The elevator was fairly old, 50s to 60s was my guess. I'm no expert by any means, but it was a Westinghouse model, and I believe it's common knowledge they had black buttons on their elevators back then. The man was nervous, sweating running down his face, heavy breathing, finger constantly pounding on the emergency button. He was an elderly gentleman, fine suit, shoes sparkling like stars in the dim light. "It'll be fine," I said reassuringly. "How do you know?" he mumbled annoyedly. The elevator had stopped between floor 9 and 10. Suddenly, and rather brutally, we could hear the engine struggling, loud screeches, moans, and I suppose anxiety is a rather natural emotion given the circumstances. "When I was a child," I said, tugging the man's sleeve gently, "about 8 or 9, I found myself in a similar situation, going up, back then." "Then what?" "Then, nothing. It just stopped, just like now." The old man shuffled back and forth restlessly, his nervous gaze shifting between me and the emergency button. "And?" "Well, I'm here now, aren't I said cheerfully. He nodded weakly, a slight smile manifesting on his face. "Wait," he wrinkled his brow. "You said you were a child when it happened, yes?" "Yes. But you're a child now." I'm not sure if he noticed me grinning wildly before the lights went out, but his terrified scream might be an indicator that he did. Moments later, the elevator jolted back into action with an uncanny metallic roar, and I watched the flashing floor buttons in silence as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. 9, 8, 7. "Why is it going down?" the old man yelled. 6, 4, 1. "It's going precisely where it's meant to," I answered. G, B. The elevator stopped abruptly as it arrived to the basement floor. The old man staggered clumsily into the wall and then felt on his back with some force. The lights flickered back on, and I sat down facing him. "Are you ready?" I asked calmly. "Ready?" he stammered pathetically. "What do you mean?" "For the final descent," I shrugged. "It's coming whether you're ready or not." Before he had the time to reply, the elevator dropped. There's just no way to explain how. It's beyond physics, beyond concepts like time and space. It falls for hours, days, weeks, years, until we're there, at the very bottom floor, the basement of basements, and then it stops. "Where are we?" the man mumbled, his ashen face drained of all life. "What's behind the door?" "I've never looked," I said. "I'm just the operator, but I can assure you, it's nowhere good. I don't pretend to know their crimes, their unspeakable acts of cruelty and evil, gruesome perversions and corruption. I just know that they're all guilty, and that the guilty needs punishing." I close my eyes as the door opens. I cover my ears as the tormented screams permeates the air, and then I return to work.